I want to do a quick video about these Ford Ranger 3.0 liter engine swaps. First off, I've been getting a bunch of people talking about how difficult it is to switch everything over on the Taurus and the Ranger engine, and that and then you hear all these false things about people saying you have to change the head gaskets if you use a Taurus engine in a Ranger, and all kinds of crazy things like that, which I went into that stuff in my previous video. But here's what I wanted to show. This right here is, first off, what you got to understand. This right here is the Ford Ranger engines and the prices. Let me go down. Let's see here. Okay, here's reman engines, which is not what I'm looking for. Okay, here you go. Here's a Ranger engine with 48,000 miles, $3,087. And let's go on down here. Here's Ranger engines with 95,000, $2,500. 2,500, 2,500, 2,400, 2,300. Here's one. It's a little bit better price, but still that's in Canada. Okay, that right there is the Ford Ranger engines. Here is the Taurus engines. This right here, I believe. Let's see if this is the flex fuel. But here's the prices. Let's see here. There was one right here. This one right here has 178 actual miles for $425. $425 for a motor that has 178 miles. These are flex fuel, but they could still. Here's one for 11,000 miles. $425. 14,000 miles, $400. And here's the regular engines. That's not flex fuel. But like I said, you can use the flex fuel engines in non-flex fuel vehicles. You just put all your stuff from your previous engine. Here's one for $750. It's 13,000 miles. 12,000 miles for 550 miles. But I keep hearing these people saying, making a big deal about you having to change parts over. Well, here's a remanufactured engine. $2,100. And what does it come with? Just a block and the heads. Doesn't have oil pan, doesn't have a front cover or anything. So, if you replace it with a brand new engine, you'd pay $2,100 for it, and you'd still have to put everything from your motor on it. Everything from your motor. And it's quite annoying because it doesn't make any sense why you would complain about changing things over. You don't even have to change the front cover over and the harmonic balancer, so that's less you have to change over. Plus the valve covers are the same on the 05. If you're the 05 Taurus, if you're going to use it in the 04 to 06 Rangers, they're the same. You just switch them to the opposite side. But the biggest thing that annoys me is people keep saying, and I keep reading, that you have to change the head gaskets on these engines. First off, that's totally not true. One of the actual heads on this engine, or one of the head gaskets on this engine, is the same. And one of them has got the back, in the front it's the same. And in the back, they're completely blocked. So, if you used a Ford Ranger engine in a Taurus, it would probably overheat. But anybody who knows about front-wheel drive cars, or anybody who knows about cars with very cramped engine compartments, is that they run extremely hot. A Taurus engine in a Ford Ranger would run cooler than it would in a Taurus. And also, there's a question of compatibility. I actually sold a 2005 Ford Ranger engine, and they used it in a 1992 Ford Ranger. It has the same firing order. It pretty much has the same power. It has a little bit more power, but not much. But it's the same. It fit perfectly. The only thing he had to do was take the cam sensor out of it and put the distributor in it. And he has had no issues. So these engines in these '05 Rangers and Tauruses will actually fit older Ford Rangers, like all the way up till probably even in the like late '80s, early '90s, like 91, 90. So, but that's all I wanted to go into. I'm getting quite aggravated because they're talking all this smack about changing parts out. You see what you have to do when you buy a new engine, so that really makes no sense. But that's all I wanted to go into in this video. But thank you for watching. Hopefully this helps some more people get over the stigma of having to change the head gaskets if you use a Taurus motor and a Ranger. But thank you. Like and subscribe. Cherish your family. Have a nice evening. And goodbye.